Yep, it was this one.
You sure about that?
Positive.
All right, I'm back.
Hello,
I get.
Mark.
I'm saying it was anyway.
Hey,
No, because
Twan.
the one for this one says apparently the Jaffa never got memo.
Okay.
That was you tested it this morning for tomorrow's mission.
Oh, okay. That's why it
That's
threw
why.
me off.
Mm-hmm.
He's making fun of you, Bulldog.
I'm used to it.
No, him is when I don't make fun of him or do stuff to help it. There's an issue.
Uh, so, how was your American truck simulation? I saw it
Yeah,
pop up at one point, but
yeah. So
I was drifting off at that point.
was I know Ray wants to get it going, so I'll just put it
No,
this
that's
way.
fine. That's fine.
When I first started it out, literally the screen was probably about no more than 2 millimeters by 2 millimeters wide in the middle of my screen. So I sat there and fucking just uninstalled it, and I read through issues about it. They say, yeah, you got to go into the settings and click it on this just to work on that particular brand. It's because it's more for Steam Deck, not because my game handheld is basically a mini laptop, basically.
Yeah.
But when I click on the settings, it worked. But then the down problem is I don't have a keyboard to type in the password to get into my actual account. So I had to make a new one until it says now I got to give a name to your trucking company. Then I go fuck it. I haven't played it since.
Yeah, yeah.
So I need a keyboard system so I can type that shit.
All right. I
Well,
just have one question. Who's going to be running SG1?
Yes, what?
Twan. Well, there's a possibility that Sheepdog
Watch it.
may show up. It's hard to say, but we'll go ahead and get this started. Um, all right.
Start the
Welcome to
recording.
tonight's mission. This is season 3, episode. What the hell episode is this? I don't
8.
remember. 8. There you go. See, I don't even remember. They're all blending in. This is part 2 of Invasion Earth. You're still back here at Chongo, where the Jaffa have taken over an region of the province of Chongo here in Africa. In the last episode, you folks cleared out the village just outside the gate here, and cleared a town just to the north. The town we lovingly referred to as Oompa Loompaville. Well, there are still some more. If you take a look at your maps real quick, you'll see that up to the north in the town of Ellisville, I believe that's what the name of the town is. There's a there's an area that is controlled by the Jaffa, and at that area there's a power distribution center and a comm site that needs to be destroyed. You can't miss it because it's typical power site. From there, you'll be moving north to a small group of Jaffa patrolling at Comaria. The best we know is there's probably about 3 or 4 fire teams moving around in the village. Just go ahead and clear them out. Then your final objective is going to be up the airfield to the north. I put a red box in the area. That's the only area you have to be responsible for because you'd be spending your entire life trying to clear out all those buildings. A lot of them are apartment blocks. So if I catch any of the Jaffa moving outside the area, I'll try to move them back, or I'll just get rid of them. So you just have to worry about what's inside the airfield in the red box. Any questions so far? All right. I did put an LDLC down. I just so you'll know that once you pass the old village that you guys did in Oopaloompaville, there's nothing going to be there. Once you pass that black line, the LDLC, you'll be it'll be game on. Um, Also, tonight you will not be contacting SGC. My call sign is Nighthawk. My name is Colonel Patak. I am the leader of the Blue Four on the in this region. I will be running your control for the duration of this mission. Any questions? Okay. So if you want to call up, don't call SGC. They won't answer. It'll be Nighthawk. Also, we did just get word that there is a possibility of a helo down at the airfield. They were flying over, getting some trying to get some intel, and they were received what they were telling were energy bolts, or we can only think of as being staff weapons. It is a Chinook, so if you go in, try to locate and rescue them as well, and do the best you can. Try to save them if they're not already meeting their maker. SG2 seems to be having a little bit of fun with your engineer, but hey, that's him. Anybody got any questions for me?
Any expected air threat?
We you took out quite a few. They did see some air assets on the ground, but they do not look like they are being used at this time or any position to be used. If you find any air assets, destroy them. We don't want them to be used at all.
But we don't think they've got any working ones.
Not at this time. They haven't ever since they came in and landed. They've never gone back near the aircraft. So we're hoping that remains that way.
A bit like our Navy at the moment.
What's
What
that?
Navy?
Yeah, exactly.
Any sign that any others are working with them, or is it just Jafar all the way down?
All we know, all there's any of the local militias have joined forces with the blue team, and they have evacuated their people out of the area, waiting for the SGC and you folks to clear out the enemy before they go back in. So you will not be encountering any locals of any kind, but be on the lookout just to be on the safe side, because you might get a few curiosities walking around trying to see what's going on. And if you can get rid of them, great. If not, we warned them.
I thought it was some idiots. So basically, Gould all the way down.
Ghoul as far as the eye can see, yes. Any other questions? If not, good luck, and just start heading out, and we'll keep you apprised of any intel we get from any allies or from the SGC. Good luck.
Might swap me one shot out for a AA just in case.
Your vehicles are an arsenal.
Yeah,
Ah,
true.
There's Sheep.
I'll stick a couple in
Sheep's
the
coming in?
inventory.
You just started the armor.
Nice.
All right, Rob. Well, he'll be able to hit the flagpole to get in with you guys.
Yee.
Extra MG makes things spicy.
Bert.
As it's just the two of us, Twan, what do you envisage us doing? Overwatch?
Not sure yet.
Well, if he gets in before you guys get to the first objective, you'll be able to play assault as well. If not, do what you guys need to. Just coordinate and
Copy.
keep an eye on things.
Naz,
What?
you got a quarter. There's a copy machine in here, and I'm fucking gagging.
When he gets back, he would have talked about plan of
Black
attack
coffee,
one.
coffee light, cafe late, black egg.
Well, if you looked in
Yeah,
the
felt that right.
game room, in the day rooms, there are also a gaming console with 4 controllers for you guys to play.
Crunching crisp. Nice.
And if anybody hasn't had a chance to take a quick look behind the SG2's bunker, is the bathrooms. That is, some of them are being occupied right now. I just asked Gunny. He was back there earlier.
Yep.
Well, that's
You
what happened.
driving this or am I driving?
I'm driving everyone crazy. You know, the last time I drove on this map, I got us fucking nearly the whole entire, the three of us all wiped out.
That is true. I'll drive.
But yet
No,
again,
are we
that's-
talking that barrel roll here?
No, we get
No,
right
going up
into
to the comms station
having 12 Jafars firing their staff out of a vehicle with no doors.
Oh,
at near point
that
blank
one.
range.
Yeah, yet again, I was able to survive, get into a building, and those guys are dead. So, let me look at this map real quick.
I'm just gonna need somebody to navigate. Hey Tux, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, give a moment.
You got any potential high points?
No, this isn't.
That's in it.
It's it's in
It is very
Discord.
much
It's in
the
the.
best high point is probably
Are
gonna
you
be a
part of
building.
the what you
There's
call it?
that hospital.
Homeworld Security.
That's a bit of a range.
Because this is not armor. This is Homeworld Security. It uses armor.
Oh, we don't hopefully get to.
But yeah, if you want to
place.
play, man, we play every
Church.
either Monday or
I would say though
Saturdays.
is
A lot of these are probably going to be half destroyed, anyways. If I remember correctly, a lot of these are. But
I
there
would
are all a
thought the
lot.
concentration.
Oh, okay,
would
yeah,
be
I'll
in
get you
power
set up there
distribution
easy.
comm site, as that's the objective.
Yeah, and they're going to be hiding out in that stadium.
Hey,
Yeah,
Nez,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that a
Decent
stadium?
chance that stadium
Yo.
is gonna be.
I got Tux on the screen here, and he's wanting to know how he can join.
We'll send it away. I need to double check the invite link to the Homeworld thing on TFA, and he can join. And
Hi, Tuxo.
well, yeah. Get him there.
Hi,
Hopefully, he's got
Tux.
enough room for mods
Hey,
because we do have a
Tux.
few extra large ones, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of mods to it.
Well, we got 95% of them are what we use in TFA. And there's only a few different, like
But they
This
are big
are-
ones.
the Stargate.
Like the main
mod is
Stargate.
big. The Stargate mod is big. Then we got a few Cup ones that are big too. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can
outside
join
of
us
that, it's
anytime
about
that
all the big
you're
difference.
not playing with GR.
But yeah,
That'd be
shoot,
excellent, man.
aliens.
Well, if you
Twice-
can't
usually
find
try
the
to run it
link
twice a week
in
when we can,
Discord
when we do run missions,
to
but it's not
Homeworld
every week,
Security,
it's just,
Yeah,
Terran-
so
Nez will
Terran-
if
send
it's
you
around
one.
on Saturday, we've got the rerun.
get this thing sorted out.
But usually on Mondays like today,
was looking at
we'll
this.
play at
So that
3
box is
o'clock
stadium,
Eastern
yeah?
time.
Yeah, where the two stairs markers are. Yeah,
And
'cause
this will
those are the
be
stairs to the back.
the original
5,
one.
7,
Then on
10, and-
Saturdays,
Just to let
we'll
you know,
usually
there are no
repeat
stairs
this
there.
one for people that couldn't make it on
Another
Monday.
map that has a fucking stairs.
Yeah, there's other maps. But, I double checked this one. There are no stairs at that
Yeah,
location.
see, I know. See, the stadium's Cup, and I remember this very well because I built it for a mission for TFA, and I know one of the maps that has this has the stairs in the back. But okay, so you.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
those,
basically it's
offset
just
stairs
armor.
that, go
It's
up and, back.
but it's with
You see them on a lot of other things. They're not
Yeah,
connected
they're
with
far-
the actual stadium.
Yeah,
what
they're
you
the
call
ones
it,
that they have. The ones I saw
Stargate
were the fire escape
guys.
from Tanoa.
All right, here comes Sheep.
Yay! Is there any?
All right, well, we can hold up for sheep then.
Yeah, we're holding on, just looking.
Is there any advantage in maybe getting a drone up?
That's up to you guys.
If
Do
that's
you have one?
permitted.
If there's
Do
available.
we have
Is
drones?
there one? There should be one in the arsenals.
Well, we do have a good drone pilot on hand.
Let me ask now. There's quite a
there
bit
is,
out there
there's-
to deal with.
There's the
Do
available
you guys
drone.
have any problems with going over?
Yeah, so now
Heck no.
nope,
I just got
no
it.
problems here.
That's
On
advantage about
Saturdays
this.
we play
That's
early.
alright. That-
We move
yep.
slow. So.
That's
We
fine,
play.
take your
I
time
know
and,
it's
it'll
10
end when it
a.m.
ends.
my time, which
Mhm.
is Eastern.
Right?
So, do you fancy a drone
So
up
that's
then, Nez?
what
It depends where it's up.
So, never
3
mind.
o'clock your time, I think, in the afternoon.
Hey,
Hey now, I already had my colonoscopy. I don't need anything else.
It's fine.
HMS
What?
endoscope.
Yeah,
speaking of up people's backsides, Nez, I do apologise for that BTR that went around the back of you last night. I have no
that
idea
was-
what it
that
went there.
That was actually quite interesting because they weren't shooting at me for a while, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm laying prone on top of a tower, sniping through a gap. I'm laying prone, sniping, and they're just starting to shoot up at my position. I'm like, how the fuck can you see me?
Oh, Twan.
But no, that was fun when that fucking BTR shot.
Oh.
I'm like, I was looking
Oh,
for it.
yesterday when I told
Yeah,
you about the
nothing to
drones
do with
being
me.
in
It just
the,
went out there completely its own
inventory.
volition. I was
When
looking
you-
at the end of
when
the
you-
runway
I thought you were
thinking,
calling for jets.
where did my BTR
When
go?
you
I know I
said-
had
when
one
when
somewhere.
I heard on Gunny's,
What's
you
it doing
said
over?
jets.
Oh,
I
never
thought you
mind.
said
Nez has
jets.
got it in hand.
That was my bad.
It was it was funny because I'm sitting there. I know there were two on the thing, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. Then I'm starting to pop up, and it's shooting at me because it was by the fence, shooting up at me. So I'm taking cover because they were
Yeah, I
getting
saw
very
it do
technical.
that.
But then all of a sudden, I popped over again, and it was gone. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm standing up, shooting at an angle, and all of a sudden, I take rounds heavy from behind me. I'm like, where the hell? There it is, 400 meters out up on the fucking ridge, trying to get an angle on me. I'm like, you little bastard. It took a rocket in the. I put a lot of rounds on it, but it didn't do much with the rounds I was using.
It
So I was
seemed
like,
to have
fuck
found
it.
it seemed to have found itself a nice angle where it's quite well protected.
I had a good top shot, so I popped out my single shot and I put it right on. I love about the JCA
Yeah, the only
single
thing
shot.
that
That thing
you'll
is
have to
very fucking
download,
accurate
it
on a flat
uses, like
straight
I
shot. I mean,
said,
that was
it's
400
Arma
meters out,
3, just
and I put
different
it right on the
mods.
roof, and it
So
hit,
just some mods
Yeah.
you'll
it
have to
stopped firing,
download,
and then
and
all of a sudden,
that'll be
I
it.
didn't see no one dismount. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but they didn't die fully. Apparently, they
But
got
in
knocked out because
fairness,
they
there
woke
are
up, started shooting at me, put a
quite a
Moss round
few.
on it. Then they didn't get out. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I started taking shots out of nowhere from behind. I couldn't figure out. It was one of the crew members.
Yep. But I was also glad that I remembered to put some troops down at Foxtrot as well. Did you have a game crash around there?
You spawn them right behind me.
No, I didn't spawn them right behind you. They were in the buildings. They just started to come out the buildings.
It felt like they would spawn right behind me because they
No.
weren't shooting at me at all.
No, I had them on garrison in the buildings, and then I thought, oh no, he's having this too easy. So I did end garrison, and they just obviously didn't come out until you were past them. But I didn't put any down at all.
Okay, that's what it was. Because all of a sudden I'm
Yeah.
sitting there doing anything, and I just get shot in the back. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, no, it was just them coming out the buildings. I hit end task at some point, and that was when they decided to move.
Yeah.
Bunch of horrible little tykes that they are. Yeah, no, I would never drop troops in right behind. That's just
You're
not
getting
fair.
lost, sheep.
Sheepy.
Hello.
Sheepy,
Hey, Sheepy.
hello.
What's up, sheep?
I made it.
Woohoo!
Yay!
For now.
Hey, sheep.
Yes, sir.
You have any problems going over the normal time? Because there's quite a bit out there to do, and we're getting a late start. You have any problems with that, buddy?
Absolutely none whatsoever. I just got to figure out my loadout for this shit because I ain't played this in so damn long.
Yeah, there's been.
Hey, no worries, no worries. Yeah, we got no problems with that.
The FGs got changed out, so you might be missing those.
Yep, I am missing my MGs. I was kind
Yeah,
of
I got rid of the cup MGs that were just shit, and we were using tier 1, and I got rid of that mod. So right now the MGs are the German ones. So you get a little extra ammo, but not by much.
Let's see. Not real familiar with these guys, so
They're just the offshoot of what the 240s and 249s are. I think the MG5s are the 762s, and MG4 is this 556. Whatever one is the black and tan, that's the 762 version.
all right.
SG1, SG2, this is Nighthawk radio check.
What's the uniform of the day here? The camp.
Yeah, that's what
Yep,
common is.
multi-cam.
You can wear whatever uniform you want, buddy.
Just not the enemy one.
Oh, if he dresses in a Jaffa uniform, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Infiltrator.
Yeah, you'll see a new add-on is dismemberment. So you'll probably get hit by a staff weapon, your body will get disintegrated. So
Oh, nice.
it makes it a little bit more fun when you shoot these guys and you watch their heads explode, their arms get ripped off, their bodies disintegrate.
That's also a great way to know which ones are dead and which ones aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explode your enemy module has its uses.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nez, wasn't it the last mission that your doggy got blown up?
Yes, that's because that's the thing. They will hit with enough with the staff rounds that will completely vaporize my dog. That's why I'm not using it as much. If it's dealing with Jaffa, I'm not using it. If it's regular enemy forces type deal, I'll use it because I know the bullets won't do much.
Since they're sure to have flyers, I'll take a one shot with that.
I'll just tell you that you're not going to have any flyers this mission. I'll just let you know that, so you don't have to carry all that stuff if you don't want to.
Good with it.
That way you're not. That way you're not carrying.
sticking out
That way you're not.
enough?
That way you're not carrying stuff that doesn't need. That won't be needed. There won't be any flyers that you need to deal with.
You mean I picked up my anti-air stick unnecessarily?
Oh,
Well, I
This
thought you were getting kind of
gun long enough.
happy
It's
about it.
sticking above his flag.
He's compensating.
well, it's a German gun. They've always got to compensate.
Oh, it's an American gun.
No, he's talking about it. Ned's carrying the 107.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about my MG.
No,
I mean-
no, that's a stick.
I mean, let's face it. If you need some extra distance on your comms, you can just wave that thing in there and put the antenna on top.
He could be 300 meters away from the enemy. He just points at downrange, and the
Well, see,
bunker's
look,
about
it's
10 meters
interesting.
away.
I mean, my rifle without the suppressor on it is about the same height as the flag, if not a little shorter.
Yeah, hair shorter, just a hair.
But I don't want the enemy knowing I'm coming.
That suppressor is what, a foot and a half long?
Yeah, it has to be long because
I dread to think how much it weighs.
It actually doesn't weigh that much more. It's a little bit heavier than the normal ones,
Has
but
to-
not much more.
Has to be pretty big to offset the compression of the round shoot.
And it's a composite material more than any other ones are.
I bet you find a lot of carbon fiber and titanium in that.
I bet you even with that thing, it still sounds loud as hell.
I've came across a mod I was looking at. I really like, but I'm like, way too many weapon mods we already got. But they have one that has the M107 in it, and it's got both versions of the 29-inch barrel and the 20-inch barrel with the suppressor. It actually sounds a little bit different with the suppressor on it. It is what it sounds like in real life. You can hear the difference between non-suppressed and
This
suppressed,
is
which
where
is
I
nice.
admit I just glazed out over after the first set of numbers.
Well, if it's only one mod, it might be
And it
worth
requires
it.
another, but it's a sniper mod system we actually have components from the same developer already in the mod sets we have. So, I'm gonna look at it because I don't know.
If
So,
it's just
are we
one
doing
mod, it's not going to be a
place as
huge
well?
difference.
It's two
Maybe.
mods because it has a core mod and you get it's a little different.
Pack, but,
I took a look at it. It's not a bad
Oh,
mod.
you've got it in the arsenal, haven't you? So
yeah, no, but then we still need to take it out of the arsenal, so that's already in the pack.
Also, Sheepy, we made
space.
sure that Larry isn't in the area, so he won't get hurt for you.
Jokes. I got fucking jokes.
His hands are safe for now.
See, now I can start thinking. Hey, Nez, do we have that in ours?
Yes.
We do. Okay. Now that we know Sheep could be in, we might have to have a Larry show up once or twice.
Yeah, every other Monday, unless I got something else going on, I should be able to be on now.
Sounds like a plan, brother.
Just like every other Friday, every other Tuesday, every other Thursday, and every
Ray,
other
he's
Sunday.
on the Panama schedule.
Yeah,
Oh, I love those.
I don't like it too much.
When I was in the Air Force, it was great. You had every other weekend off. It was nice.
And see, that's what he started talking about. I'm like, oh, the Panama schedule, and he just goes, mm-hmm. I'm like, I know those well.
See, I don't know how it works for in the civilian world, but in the military, it was excellent.
If I had kids living at home still, it would be great. But I don't. Doesn't make a shit to me either way.
Yeah. You know, Twan, if you kept that roll cage in the folded down position, that's probably the time you'd actually roll it.
I know.
All right, guys, check your map. When we get moving, we're gonna follow the road up to the LZLC, but we're gonna play it by ear. once we cross that line. But if we don't get major contacts, there's a building that is very short of all the buildings starting out. We'll dismount behind that. Got a blue dismount mark.
Yeah, see.
That's if nothing happens. If things start to happen, there's a nice tall hill right by that big curve before that first church across the LDLC line. On the left-hand side, we'll take cover behind that and use the hilltop to get some eyes on.
Okay.
We'll see how the enemy's feeling tonight.
Sounds good. Order march?
Well, let SG-1 lead.
Yeah, suspecting as much.
Feel good to go there, Sheepy?
Let's get to it.
Twan, there is a nice hill to the right of my dismounts, hill 88. That's probably going to be the tallest point in that area.
I can
per
check
se.
that out, yeah.
Because then we got defilades there, but other than the buildings,
Nighthawk to SG-1 and SG-2. Gentlemen, start your engines and have fun.
All right, we're breaking left if anything happens, right?
we'll break off where we can get cover. It's not like TFA where we need to. If we have to break off in the same direction, we'll do so.
Roger.
We'll try to do what we can, but like I said, once we cross that line, probably contact. Probably at the church. It might be by that hill.
Yeah.
Might then also, if it's not a good spot and or we're done there, move to that purple circle as there's a tower there as well, which you could use for further overwatch.
Yeah, J4.
Moving out.
Alright. Guaranteed by the time we get near them, they're gonna know we're here, so I'm taking my suppressor off. Let the big boy fire. So is Tuck still watching your video?
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Hey, we don't. Into Stargate stuff, but people like playing, having fun with other groups, and that's fine by us. The guns, if you are having trouble driving, I can drive if needed.
Nah, I got it. Yeah, if my hands start getting out of control, I'll let you know.
Yep.
Doing decent at the moment. Yep.
Fire. Good times.
Haven't had a cigarette since.
Yeah, but I finally got that. We don't have that problem. That's like a 1 in a billion chance it actually would happen to someone.
Of course.
That was hilarious. I'm sitting there lighting up, and all the guns lights up.
Surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah, surprised the rest of them. Oh yeah, I forgot that can happen.
Yeah, while I was laying there unconscious, I was cussing up a storm.
It's nothing unusual. You do that in regular TFA as well. Yeah, but it was funny because after it happened, people kept running into the person that's on fire, kept spreading. And...
Yep.
We're about 2 kilometers from the dismount point, but we're probably about a kilometer from the line.
Right.
Whoa!
Nice recovery.
I thought I heard a round was by me. I'm like, how the hell did I hear a bullet fly by?
I'm going the right way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I heard one.
Yeah, we heard that. I thought I heard, but I think it just was great. But I think we heard a round, and we'll hear the sink of sacks and shit. There ain't no guns on here. Literally.
Huh.
If we heard one of our guys firing, that's a different story. We're approaching the line, and we're in the hot zone. When we do dismount, keep an eye on our 6 at times, because they might be flanked.
Roger.
We're about 300 meters to see the rooftop from here. On the right-hand side of that road.
You want me going right or left?
Right. You see the building right there to the right.
Roger.
Well, get behind the building. Don't get in the woods. Get behind the building to the left. We need some cover. Alright, here's good. SU1, SU2, we're at our dismount point. We're going to start looking on foot and do the binoculars.
I got movement.
Yeah, I just heard rounds to my right. Yeah, they're firing on SU.
Yeah, 341 my pause.
Forgot where.
Right back by that tree line, moving right to left.
Roger 1. Yeah, that hilltop should give you some good eyes a little bit on the town.
Okay, we've got Jafar 330. It's hidden by the bush now.
Yeah, copy. Got him.
We did see a couple
250 meters.
transport craft still.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, we're engaging.
Okay, Jafar in the street.
One transport in the stadium, one near the power distribution.
Yeah, copy. Ready? So.
One down. love the way the head explodes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
It's just like that.
And then his intestines come out through his brains.
We got shots left, northwest. I just saw, it looked like a round flew from left to right, but it could have been a fucking bug. Alright guys, when we get moving into this town, we're going to do a soft clear. Alright, watch it. I just dropped the Jaffa guy off the top of that water tower, 800 plus meters. Well, look, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right, I just saw rounds come from 059. Came out of the trees, left, right flank.
Yeah, I just saw one crawling out there. Here's that.
Right, that came from 075.
Yeah, they're to our east now. So give it up that they're going to be north to the east. I'm building a bunker on the left side of the road because I see some shots left side of the road and down.
I just took one down at 016, my boss.
Alright, if you don't have a fortified tool, grab one. If you do, start using it. Oh, Zat nearby. Cover Hellcat right quick, because I had Zat near that position.
Yeah, about 3/4 of the way through. Snake head down.
I got him. Another one.
And by the way, Hellcat, I hear Ray in the background saying, "Damn you, Hellcat." Well, the thing is that the Zat sound is universally, like, regardless of distance, when they're within certain proximity, it sounds, you can hear it, and it sounds like it's on top of you. And so far, Ray's the only one that Zeus is the only ones that use it. They hardly ever use it unless they don't have a staff weapon. SG1, SG2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I dropped it to fall off the water tower in town, but we're holding a bit because they're coming to us, so we're going to draw the guys more to us before we start pushing into town.
Yeah, copy. We aren't seeing much else from up here, so I'm currently considering moving over to the circle area.
Yeah, copy. Be advised, we did engage some Jaffa between you and us, so they might be trying to flank on your back. Just watch your six.
Yeah, we do keep hearing them, and every so often the shot goes away, but we can't get eyes.
Yeah, they are using it as a deflate. There is some deflates here, pretty good. All right, anyone seen any movements?
Negative.
Negative.
All right, let's give a second. Top off your ammo slowly, one by one, so we don't. Oh, I just watched a staff weapon just drop.
Yeah, I was about to say the only thing I'm seeing is a staff weapon jumping up and down.
That's because one of them finally bled out. That's what it is, and he just threw it.
That's G1 on the move.
Copy. Right, okay, so yeah, let's slowly top off ammo and medical supplies and check yourself, see if you need any medical.
I'm good for once.
Yeah, I'm good.
Surprising, Bulldogs, it seemed like they were engaged in your spot for a moment there.
Yeah, their shots were falling short.
Yeah, medically I'm good.
Alright, straight out north, behind the trash pile. Up the road.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah, I would have been a partial mag. Alright, see movement straight up the road into town still. By the fuel station. It's 500 meters out. It looks like at least a fire team so far.
Yeah, no eyes from here.
Yeah, I'm seeing heads and shoulders.
My rounds are dropping short.
Yeah, they're all moving right. They're gone behind the buildings.
Alright, that's about 530 meters out that they're moving then. Alright, everyone good on ammo?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's move in on foot. Whoever vehicle is at the dismount marker.
Just had a guy roll his way across the road ahead.
That will be Ray.
Yeah, he's gone left behind that greenery.
I think the way it sounded like you killed him. Alright, I'm gonna move up.
Yeah, just got him with a headshot.
Oh, yeah, I hear him in the back. Yeah, I hear him in the background going, ow. So yeah. I'm gonna try and make it up to that first building on the left side.
Alright, dude.
Alright, I just took around there, mate.
That was coming from higher up.
Yeah, scan rooftops, scan windows. I see him. Got him, he's on top of the fire station. Was, I should say. Yeah, he lost his mind. Alright, I do see a lot more movement in that general direction. It's roughly...
One circle area is clear. We're currently climbing a water tower to get some eyes out.
Yep, Roger. Just watch yourselves. We've got guys on rooftops as well, so just keep an eye out. Alright, I'm moving up.
Copy.
Once we get a good spot in the town, we'll mark a spot and we'll try to get someone to run back and get the respawn pick.
Yeah, I'm approaching these broken buildings on the east side. Can't see anybody at this time, but it's a nice location to get Vic to.
Yeah, we got the stadium to the right of those, and then we got guys still up the street.
Looks clear, no movement seen.
Yeah, I don't see much in these buildings at the moment. Yeah, the stadium's door, the holes where the stairs would have been are blocked off by sandbags already. You don't usually put the Jaffa in buildings, not as much, but they do tend to go in among them though. Shit, I have a stat gun here.
Alright, we're getting shot at.
Alright, I can use someone to help me
Got
out
one
over
down,
here.
but the rest are behind that building.
Yeah, I need a little
One
help
running
here.
left.
Fuck, frag out! Yeah, I got guys over here on the west side. SG lead, SG team, I need a little assist over here. Fuck, another back grenade.
Yeah, but I got him. I'm pretty sure I got him.
Someone's down in front of me.
I see him.
That might be guns.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to him, but they're targeting me. Hanging guns. You're not dying yet.
Nope, I'm good.
Come on, where's the fucking interaction?
Alright, try now. Alright, I'm good on this end now. We just holy shit.
Okay, guns. Okay, quick check pulse. Got a heart rate. Yeah, Guns has got a heart rate. He's going to be good.
Just tickle him. He'll be okay.
I've got eyes on one of the dropships.
Cuts, actually. You should be waking up, you little leader. Come on. Medium cuts, medium cuts.
I'm up.
Thank you. Say it's minimal. Okay. Right,
Thank you.
10.
Alright, other than
Well,
guns being down, how's everyone?
Guns is up. Guns is up. 5 seconds.
Alright, cool.
Okay, you're good.
Thank you, sir.
Guns is green.
SG1, SG2, this is Nighthawk cleaning up the dead bodies.
SC2 acknowledge. Alright, dead bodies are gonna get cleaned up from over Zeus. Alright, yeah, let's put a mark where you're at, Hellcat, that spot, then we can, when we get a chance, we'll bring the vehicle up.
I'll go ahead and start heading back for the vehicle.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, is that you shooting, Bulldog?
Yeah.
I can't be. I couldn't work out if it was SG1's rounds cracking in.
They should be far northeast on the other side. They shouldn't be in our line of fire.
Yeah, but I'm facing northeast.
Yeah, they should be shooting straight towards down the roads or towards the power distributor or slightly into the stadium.
I just took a couple coming out of that office block over at 005.
Guys, let me know when you bring up the vehicle so I can get some reloads.
Yeah, I'm at the vehicle now, getting in.
I think I made Ray shit his pants when he heard my... He came around the corner and was to go point blank range with me and with the ZAT weapon, but 50 cal point about 10 feet from his face scared him.
Where do you want me putting it?
Blue mark, should be a blue mark next to where you guys were by the church.
Yes.
Alright, Hellcat, you go and get watch it, we're getting flanked, southeast, flanking. Southeast at approximately 90 degrees.
One down.
I saw two moving from that direction. I dropped one and I saw two more going. I don't know if there was more than two. Like I saw three, but...
Yeah, I ended up putting the vehicle up a little further by building 67.
That's fine. Guns, find Hellcat spot, take his position, and so Hellcat can get some more medical supplies.
Copy.
No, I'm good actually. I've not used a lot. Guns wasn't that hurt.
Alright, copy. How's your ammo?
Sweet.
Alright. Bulldog?
Medically, I'm good. I've still got 20 mags left.
Alright, good. Alright, I'm gonna cross over and get some ammo.
Yeah, guns, if you look at 129 right side that small tree, that was the guy I dropped. I haven't seen a second guy yet.
Keep my eye out.
He ran from the left, but like I say, I've not seen a second guy.
It sounds like it might have been Ray.
Here's here the typical staff weapons firing. Not sure if they're firing at us or SG-1. And I hear Ray laughing, so I don't know. That's not a good sign. Just keep an eye on your backs, guys, because they got some nice defilades that they can use on us. Alright, we'll start pushing up north towards the construction building that's beyond the partially destroyed building.
Right, I'm looking due north. I keep seeing tracers coming up diagonally from low, so I don't know if that's SG-1 engaging.
Yeah, SG-1's far northeast of us, so they might be crossing over just beyond the fuel station if they're shooting at anything.
Yeah, I can't see if it's a fuel station, but there's definitely tracer going skywards.
Yeah, deflections and stuff to 10. Yeah, that's SG-1 shooting.
We've got some nasty open ground here between us and the stadium and that fire station.
Yeah, let's push up the road some towards the construction building. We'll see if we can get some better eyes. popping blue smoke. That's where I want us to head up to.
That's where I am.
Okay, copy.
Yeah, I'm there. Going upstairs.
Right, fire station roof looks clear. Oh, there's a guy.
SG2,
First
SG1.
floor balcony at the fire
10-2.
station glitching.
We're currently held up here on this
Okay,
water
he's on the
tower. We
veranda
dealt
now.
with a lot of
The
contact
guy on the roof.
Stadium and the power distribution. We'll hold up here and keep overwatch. How are you doing down there?
Yeah, Roger. We're slowly moving forward because the way we move in, we get contacts, and then they start to flank. We kind of had to hold up a bit just to deal with anyone straggling. All right,
Yeah,
I saw guys moving from north to east. We got guys near the fuel station moving east.
Right, guy on the fire station's down.
Yeah, and that stadium has got more like 4 craft parked in it.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch coming down from the north.
Alright, someone's hit.
Yeah, me.
Hellcat Guns is injured.
Yeah, I nearly was. Where are you guns? Are you upstairs still?
Yeah, he's up
Yeah.
here with me. Trying to split to stop that bleeding. Not.
Yeah, I had a fucking bunch come out the fire station at me.
Yep, copy. Bulldog, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, it was a snakehead that shot me with his weapon, but I think I got him. We got each other at the same time. I think. I seen him go down.
I've got to wait for blood before I can pack.
Roger.
Everything's good so far though.
SG1, SG2.
Give it a stitch, make sure that don't come open. Just waiting on freaking blood.
Yeah, I know. In this game, it goes in slow.
Mm.
Then again, it actually goes in this way more in real life than in the other way.
Go.
Yeah, be advised, we're hearing staff weapons coming from the stadium area. It looks like they might be in the boxes up on top, so watch yourselves.
Yeah, we've been engaging that direction for a while already.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, there we go. Packing tent.
Thank you.
4. 1. You're good.
Thank you.
Alright guys, this is what kind of game plan. We're going to try to maneuver hard east towards the backside of that stadium. Use the stadium wall and area to cover us.
Roger. Stun grenade over by the wall.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, I'll cover you guys as you guys move towards that wall. It looks like from this northeast at 55 degrees, there's a little corner you might be able to get into. Once you get there, watch the firehouse a little bit, because they might be on the other edge of that rooftop.
I'm at the corner.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Alright, moving up with Hellcat, we're going to push towards the edge of the firehouse, it looks like.
Alright, I'm covering this other end, Bulldog.
Alright, the best way to get in out of the stadium is on the west side, so watch your backs towards that firehouse.
Yeah, I reckon there's somebody still in there.
Yeah, I'm covering the firehouse now.
It doesn't look like a firehouse, it looks like a hospital or school.
I think that's an office building.
Yeah, they use the same style for like multiple, but they don't have the garages, so yeah.
Okay, no movement seen.
Alright, I'm going up the ladder.
Oh yeah, we got somebody shooting.
Yeah, I think he fell off the roof because he was on the top of that big part of the stadium. Nope, I see him. It's Ray. He's fucked. Alright, going up on the roof of this building. Alright, heads up. We got def gliders and transports inside the stadium.
Roger.
ST1, ST2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm approaching the rooftop of a building that is west of the stadium, so just give you guys a heads up.
Yeah, I got you covered, Bulldog. You can fall back
Yeah,
this
copy,
way.
thank you.
I'm hearing a single shot far off.
And that's right, that's SG1's gunfire, not the staff's.
Okay,
Alright,
pushing
guns,
across.
Bulldog, if you guys want to push up north to the edge of that building, that's the ramp to the stadium. Clear the stadium, then start planting.
Copy.
Right.
Hellcat and I will stay here by this building and cover, because I got good eyes up on the roof.
Okay, I'm on the second floor of the building.
Copy.
This building's glitchy as fuck.
Fucking Ray's character up on top of the goddamn stadium.
Alright, not seeing anybody in here.
Alright, the press box looks clear. So yeah, if you don't see anyone around, just cover Bulldog while he goes and plant. If we need to grab that vehicle and bring it to the stadium if we need to.
Roger.
Check the dugouts.
Yeah, the dugouts and this press box are the three spots that are where they can garrison. Alright, got eyes on the fire station straight north of our position.
Got some sandbags up here.
Yeah, they put about some. That's mat made so they can block off that stairwell so you don't fall and die.
Got you.
This bit's clear.
Yeah, roof is clear.
Okay, I'll start planting.
Hellcat.
Yeah.
Straight out to the northwest, the west. Oh shit! Sat.
Direction?
As someone by the stadium or near Hellcat night position. That was close when I heard the Zat open.
Nice try.
Alright, so this is interesting. Ray was near the fuel station garage when he activated the ZAT, and that's where I heard it, and it sounded like it was directly below me.
Yeah.
Another one, another one. And like I said, I can't tell how far. That's approximately, what 100 meters? So watch yourself there, guns. He might be near you, or it might be over by this fuel station. Alright, it was on the other side of the fuel station. I saw a snake get shielded.
This running track is floating above the ground, and you go through it. If you try to go on top of it, you can't.
Okay, copy. Alright, so approximately 180 meters is where I can hear the ZATs. Because I just shot Ray coming from this warehouse building to the northwest on the other side of the fuel station. When I called it out, he heard me say that, and he goes, "That's weird," because that's where he started out. So that's a kind of really of a, my opinion, what's that word I'm thinking of? Immersion breaking, to be honest, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But that's nothing he can't control. That's a mod thing, and I'm going to have to post about that to let him know. There's a few audio sounds that are kind of weird.
Okay, there's another drop ship over by the radio tower.
Yeah, that's where SG2 should be, or SG1. Oh, they haven't moved, okay. Let me call up someone real quick. Nighthawk, SG2.
Send for Nighthawk.
Roger, are we to clear the town of enemies, or are we supposed to be hit the stronghold, destroy equipment, and hit the communication building?
Destroy the everything at the at the field and the comm site. Any stragglers, we'll take care of it when forces come in.
You can climb over, though.
Hey, firm. Alright, so the plan is destroy the ships and destroy the comm stuff, so...
Also, I'll be doing a cleanup one moment.
Oh, yeah, come up there. You can get up top
There'll be
here.
a cleanup, so any dead bodies that don't disappear immediately, pop them.
Now you can walk on the surface.
Alright, Guns, if you want, can you go grab the vehicle and bring it back up to the stadium?
Roger that.
Hold here, then we'll push up towards the comm center. SG1, SG2. SG1, SG2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're holding back. I got one of my guys running back to get our vehicle. We're going to top off supplies here near the stadium. Then we'll be pushing to the power distribution and comm site once we top off.
Yeah, I was thinking of just securing that, making sure that there's no one there, and then you could just move in and place demo. We'll then keep security further northwest of once we've been through there.
Okay, A copy. We're all on the roof of the building next to the stadium. I got a little bit of eyes over there, but I've been dealing with troops in the town. Alright guys, we still got troops inside the town to the northwest. Alright, I dropped 2 out of 3 I've seen. Supposedly intel is giving me that this is the last of the group. Just see the fire, and that's in the general direction at 335. I lost sight of 1. I dropped, hit 3, lost sight of 1.
Where do you want the vehicle? In the stadium?
Next to it, by the radio tower, the little cell phone tower.
Roger.
SG1 moving up. We're gonna clear through power distribution and then move to the western
Well,
northwest.
look, Hellcat, watch it. He's near near that building either with a fence or truck, because I just hear that. I see him. He's moving west. Copy that. You want to be advised. We got one last straggler in the town, and we'll be clear. Alright, he's moving towards that warehouse building 317 beyond the fuel station.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Alright, he's inside the supermarket.
I have vehicles parked outside the building.
Alright, you and Bulldog, if you need to, top off your ammo.
I'm good.
Alright, Hellcat,
I'm good.
Hellcat, he's behind that construction building. I got eyes.
I think I got him.
Yeah, you got the headshot on him. Yeah, that was my round went right past him, and I saw the 7.62 hit him in the head.
Where you at, Bulldog?
SG1 and 2, this is Nighthawk.
Where you left
All
me.
enemy in the town have been eliminated.
Nighthawk, SG2, copy. Town is secure. We'll be demoing and placing demo and moving on.
I'm prone watching the.
Good copy.
Alright, area
Thompson.
secured, guys. Area secured. Let's resupply out the vehicle. The vehicle's behind our building there, Bulldog.
Yeah, eyes on Twan.
Alright,
I'll be cleaning up the last of the
Here,
dead
follow
bodies.
me, Bulldog.
Copy, dead body's being cleaned up. Alright, dead body's cleaned up. Luckily, we haven't died. Only Guns is taking a nap.
Nighthawk, SG1 seems to be some sort of alien device under the comms site. Screenshot. Intel photos have been taken.
Hey, I'm getting older. I need a nap
Roger
every
that.
now
Can
and
you
then.
describe it?
So sort of, well, it's basically it looks like a miniature version of the comms tower. It's a small pole with an orb on top of it.
Roger, that's probably going to be a old long-range communication device. Go ahead and whoever's going to need to destroy anything is going to make sure that's gone.
Yeah, I believe that's SG2.
Roger that.
Copy, SG1. We'll be on our way momentarily. We're just topping off supplies.
Yeah, copy.
I'm gonna blow my charges.
SG1, SG2, we're blowing the demo at the stadium, so stay clear.
Copy. We're all elsewhere.
Fire in the hole. Copy.
Fire in the hole.
Alright, I'm gonna move on foot towards the comm center. Guns, when you guys are all set, bring the vehicle up slowly.
Roger. Where do
Good
you want
demo.
to bring it to?
Resupply my.
It's gonna be northeast where the radio tower is.
Copy.
Nighthawk, SG2.
Send it to?
Okay,
Yeah,
see
BFA demo is complete. Vehicles are set to the simulation turned off, so they didn't go boomity boom, but did have a complete detonation on all four.
Copy that.
They're set to not get destroyed.
That looked good from here.
A firm. Alright, Bulldog, we got a ship, radio tower, and put some on the transformers as well as you can. God damn it, I don't see a double deck for us to get goodies.
SG2 Nighthawk, if you could put some demo on those 6 generator boxes in the distribution center as well, that'd be great.
Nighthawk SG2, be advised, I've already informed my demo guy to put him on these transformers.
Good copy. Nighthawk out.
This a good spot, boss?
Yeah, anywhere around here is fine. We are safe here at the moment, but just keep an eye out just in case Ray decides to try to throw something at us.
Alright, I'm guarding the vehicle. He tries stealing it, I'll shoot him.
Nighthawk SG2, it is confirmed. It is a small mounted telecommunication ball.
Roger that, I copy. Thank you very much. We'll pass that up.
Alright, let's check off everyone's health just in case. Scratch and bruises, but I'm good on health.
I'm good.
No injuries.
I'm good.
So far, Guns is the one to take the most damage so far tonight. And I jinxed it, I know it. Tickle, tickle.
Yeah.
Tuck's still watching? Or he backed up?
No, it looks like he's gone.
Well, hopefully you got the chance to see what we're dealing with a little bit.
Yeah, he was watching for a while. I think he went over to fly with GR, though.
No worries.
Yeah, but he says a lot of Mondays that they don't do anything on GR, so he's got it free.
Cool. Well, I'll have to double check the invite on the TFA one because it's supposed to be in the games we play. There's that slot where you click on the homeworld icon and it should give them the ability to see the channel and join, or we just send them a request to join our channel.
Yeah.
Then we'll get them through. Get them a quick through. Get them through some of the stuff and get them understanding. It's nothing major. Just gotta learn that we have splits now, and then
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I just gotta update the training server files with all these updates I haven't gotten to. Ugh.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Well, the thing is, I know we have the training file, but it's just like don't know when we're gonna have a mission and what we'll probably need to practice with. It's like we do good on the missions. It's just
Right.
It's kind of I don't know. It's been debatable. How's it going, Bulldog?
I'm all done.
All done?
Yeah.
SG1, SG2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're all set. We're done planting here. We'll try to go north of up the road to the Y junction. I'm going to put a join marker. We'll meet up there by Hill 116. Then we'll demo the charges here. Check map.
On the way.
Yep. Fireworks is the RV point. Alright, guys, let's mount up. Yeah, the Hellcat's coming. Hopefully nothing on the way, but we should get to Mark. And Mark should get to see it's about a kilometer away.
SG1, that's LC.
Copy that, we're on our way. Keep me left here. Think about Congo, a lot of people did some tennis and they can hide stuff.
Yeah, that gully sneaked up on me.
And those hell rocks sneak up on you at times.
Yeah.
Nighthawk, SG2.
Go ahead, SU2.
Fire in a hole, fire in a hole. Go ahead.
Copy that.
Run out.
Beautiful, the tower's going down. And the ship just went in the stations.
SU2 Nighthawk, good detonation. All items have been destroyed.
Good detonation. Copy that, we're proceeding on. Oh, this is gonna be fun. SG1, SG2, we gotta watch it. This is small ball patrolling this town. We don't know how where they're at.
Yeah, I was thinking of heading to Hill 128 and shooting from there.
Copy that.
We following him?
One breaking out.
Follow, keep on the road. Follow the road. Nope, take a right. Yep, take a right there, Paul. Sorry. Wasn't watching. Yep, take a right on this road and follow this road to the end.
And then we're taking another right.
Contacts right, white buildings, roadside left.
Firing over your head, SG2.
God damn. That was a shot right to the face.
fucked up leg, but I'm okay for a minute.
I got hit and knocked out, but I'm up again.
Hellcat, you up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Bulldog?
Yeah, I'm up. I took one in the arm.
Alright. Mine was just a minor injury to my right leg. I'm good.
I got a head wound and a bruised arm. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I've self-medied. Just need packing now.
Yeah, you got a head wound.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Bandaging, lost some blood. Good. We're on a pack. 10 seconds.
Alright, let's push up to Hellcat's building to up the road to
I'm
the right.
back at the Vic. I'm back at the Vic with Bulldog.
No, I'm guns.
Sorry, with guns.
Yeah, I jumped out when we were taking fire.
SG1, SG2.
Thank you.
This is Nighthawk.
Yeah, I
meeting with
jumped
the dead.
back to do med. I'd gone a bit further forward. I'm on Bulldog now.
Okay, packing, 10 seconds.
Bulldog's 5 seconds on a pack. That's it.
Alright, we should have a few guys left in this town. I'm gonna start clearing it.
I had guys coming out from behind this container and those blue buildings.
Snakehead. He's down.
Engage one time.
Frag out.
He's dead. Alright, I can confirm 2 down. I don't know if where the other one is.
Has this building been searched?
Okay, voice is right.
I'm on the second floor of this building.
I'm at the blue building. I heard voices to my right, but it was medium distance.
It was inside the middle of the town. I got killed by him. Frag out. All clear.
SG1, SG2 from Nighthawk. That's village is clear.
SG2, acknowledge.
SG1 copy.
Need any medical now?
Yeah, I got a bruised chest somehow.
I'm on the way.
I did die, but then I came back and I got a bruised chest somehow.
How are you doing, Bulldog?
I'm alright.
Yeah, I got a bruised head.
Get to you. Nez is nearly done. Nez is done. Good. He's packing 10.
Here in the vehicle.
Yeah, it'd be ours.
Yeah, that's definitely one of ours. Guns is green.
Thank you.
Alright, where's our vehicle at?
Behind us, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I found it. Alright, okay, we're at the vehicle. We'll come to you.
Oh, copy. I didn't know everyone had gone back.
Oh, I needed to get ammo.
Where exactly is he?
Sounds like you're going away from me.
Go ahead, up to the road and to the right. And just follow this main road. Okay, coming to you.
And the next test to SG1, we'll see if we can find a tall building.
Yeah, roger, SG1. Well, looking at probably heading towards that fuel station in the town before the airfield. Try to get us some eyes on, because we're going to probably run into guys in between.
Shouldn't be any attack red box, but yeah.
SG1, SG2 from Nighthawk, there are no enemy between you and the red box. All enemy are in the red box.
Copy. Alright, so there's no enemies between us and that red box, so it'd be the perfect time to get us to stop and get eyes on the airfield.
Massive black spike then.
SG1,
Sorry.
SG2 from Nighthawk.
Sorry about that.
We have a Chinook friendlies that are on the ground. Well, hopefully that they survived. Could you please investigate?
Roger that, Nighthawk. Do we have a general location where it was last seen?
They mentioned they were making a run for the airfield, so it's going to be somewhere on the airfield. It'll be in the red box.
Copy. Get near the... When we get near the red box, guys, gotta keep a lookout for it. Destroy it down in Chinook.
SG2, SG1's found a tall building. We're currently climbing it. Well, okay, it sounds like there's been engagement. We'll climb to the top and get going.
Back up. Right here.
Packing Bulldog 10. Don't go too far, Bulldog. I'm packing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're good.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get up on this building's roof to get eyes on that airfield. Alright, they're already breaching towards the red, to the SG-1's building. SG-1, SG-2, we advise they're Jabal just outside your building.
Copy.
Alright, watch it to the north. I just saw Jabal near SG-1's building.
Yeah, I've got eyes on them engaging.
Yeah, they're heavy firing to that northwest on the other side of the airfield. That's where they're concentrating on south of SG-1's building. Alright, see him on the airfield. Alright, just taking shots across the airfield, so watch yourself. There are guys at the death glider. There are death gliders at the airfield.
Hey, boss, I'm going to put an HE round in one of those buildings.
Go for it. Alright, we got a blue building west of the hangars. They're shooting from the west side of the airfield.
Yeah, I've got some coming in north.
Alright, I got two guys west flanking.
2 Nighthawk, SG-1 has eyes on the Chinook. It's center of the red box.
Well, I turned him red, but he's still
Between
standing.
taxiway and the runway.
Roger that. Any eyes on any of our people?
Would it be up? No, we're in heavy contact up here.
Copy for input.
Alright, we got one pushing west. It's going to try to flank south, west-southwest.
SG-1, SG-2, this is Nighthawk. Will be clearing up the dead.
That body's being cleaned. Yeah, it should be center. I got one that's out to my west area, and I'm just watching. He's in the trees. I can't get eyes on him. How you doing, Hellcat?
I'm good.
I'm not sure if that guy to the west has been killed. How you doing, Guns?
I'm good. So tracers set the bodies on fire too?
Yeah, if their bodies, material. As long as they're not damp, they're dry, they'll burn.
Wow.
It also depends on how you hit and destroy them too. Their bodies will burn. I'm pushing west. I'm gonna get in a defilade and start moving into the airfield.
SG1, SG2, I'm going to push west a little and get into the airfield.
I'm gonna push with you.
Yeah, copy. Was about to call up. It seems the initial contact is down. If you want to start moving and then clearing it out, we'll keep overwatch.
Alright, we'll start pushing into this red box zone, guys, but keep an eye out. They might try to still flank.
Yeah, I'm on the east side of the box. Almost parallel with you.
Yeah, I'm inside near the office building.
I'm right behind you.
Oh! Shot grenade to my northwest. Across the airfield by the hangars. Bunkers. Guns to respawn.
Yeah, I respawn.
You ran right in my line of fire when I was pulling the trigger.
Shit, sorry about that.
Yeah, like literally just across the airfield as I got Japal. I was just starting to engage him when you ran across from me.
It was effective.
Yeah, I saw the impact. I'm gonna pop blue smoke at my position.
Roger.
Office building's clear.
SG1, SG2, popping blue smoke at my location.
Yeah, we have eyes on you.
See?
I'm breaching air traffic.
I'm in the hotel.
Pushing towards the blue smoke coming from the southeast.
Okay, air traffic's clear.
Alright, I got a... Oh, they hit me in the head.
Officers mess.
I'm here. Pushing up to that tank. Reloading.
Get out of the line of... Yeah, don't get in the open there, Anchor Guns. Take cover.
SG2, we're shooting over your head. Got several to your northwest.
Guns, you up?
Yeah, I'm up. I got hit in the arm.
Yeah, with this amount of fire, we don't want to stay out in the open too long. They'll get pinpoint accurate.
Yeah, I ended up dropping them. I had to though. Every time I tried to move, that's when he fired at me. So I just kept firing at his face.
Yeah, watch your use of explosives here because we're looking for possible survivors.
Yeah, Roger. I ran out of HE anyway. Only got AT on me. I was on Bulldog. Bulldog went to the building to the right of you.
Copy. I'm taking cover because I'm getting shot at.
Yeah, I'm near your marker, but I can't see you.
I'm going to pop blue smoke to where I'm going to run.
I see you.
One down in front of the hangar.
SG2,
yeah,
I think the rear one's still alive.
Barrack blocks, they might be in there.
The rear one.
Alright, building's clear.
That might be me. Oh no, there you go, see.
Yeah, on the other side.
Hey, boss, can you pack me?
Yep. I was
Alright, we got bodies.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Nighthawk, SG2.
You good?
SG2 Nighthawk,
He's
go.
up. He's just come from the top of the tower.
Here at the airfield,
What?
KIA. I say again, KIA air crew.
Roger that. If you could just go ahead and mark them. We'll have some people come in later on and do mortuary affairs on them.
Oh,
Yeah, be advised, it's the air
Yeah, he
crew.
was up at the top of the tower. I don't know if I got him or not. I was shooting
Roger
through the
that.
foliage.
Any eyes on the helo?
Hang on, I still moving.
Hey, from the helo, looks like it's still intact and the center of the airfield.
Roger that, SG1, SG2. Upon completion of clearing that area, if you want to drive back, you may. If not, you can use the halo.
Oh, I'm not seeing any movement.
I might have gotten him.
Must have been a visual glitch.
Alright, can someone bring our respawn vehicle up to this point?
How copy, 2?
Yeah, if I can remember where I put it.
Copy.
Roger that. It's going to be up to you guys.
It's probably going to be in town
Where the marker is?
SG1 was. I'm going to mark it. Black flag.
Got it.
SG1, SG2, heat blooms in the area show 4 remaining Jaffa on the other side of the airfield. On the other side of the airfield.
North of the airfield, there's possibly 4 Jaffa still left, possibly inside the big warehouse building, hangar, or barracks.
Alright, I'm heading back to the deck.
Hey, copy. Copy. Hellcat, I do need a quick tickle when you get a chance near me.
Yeah, I am heading towards it.
Yeah, copy. Alright, just here to say.
Let's clear, make sure it's all clear first, because I don't want to light charges and then get shot and have to run around looking for the body.
Alright, I just dropped 2, so that's 2 down, 2 to go. And I dropped them over by the big bunkers. Oh, I shot that guy in the nuts. Alright,
SG1 Axel just respawned. Medic couldn't find me.
Abram. Roger, sounds like we got at least 1 or 2 guys left. We just took down 2 guys. So it sounded like the gunfire was shooting to the right of the barracks building. I see, yeah. Yeah, to you, on that other side of that building there, Bulldog.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it right straight ahead of you. To your left, Bulldog, to your left. He went behind that building, bunker. He went behind that bunker. Watch your back. Hellcat, he went around that bunker to your right.
Copy. Right, it's not behind the bunker.
Alright, he might be behind that. Right, to your left, to your left.
He's dead.
Yeah, that was Ray.
I know.
Right, should be 1 left.
SG1, SG2 from Nighthawk. The area is clear. I see.
We're clear, we're clear. Right there, head guns, that's fine. Oh yeah, we're good. And we took less casualties than usual. Say again? Yeah, it was fun. It was enjoyable. Nighthawk SG2.
SG2, Nighthawk, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these crew members and stuff in body bags. We got body bags. We'll get them pre-prepped up in the body bags so it makes it easy for you guys to retrieve.
That'll be much appreciated, sir. Thank you.
Alright guys, provide a 360 when you get a chance. I'm placing these guys in body bags.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm just escorting Bulldog at the moment.
Copy.
Alive or dead?
I think you can see.
SG1, SG2 from Nighthawk. If you decide to take the helo, just leave the vehicles next to the bodies. Our people will retrieve them.
Affirm.
What about the Chinook?
We're going to take Chinook. We're going to bring that back. But someone check the vehicle's cargo inventory. See if we got anything in there we can remove. Because I think we can place these body bags. And I'm going to get an official count. See how many we got.
Right.
Because if that's the case, we'll retrieve the bodies and bring them.
Cargo space, 20 spaces left. There's
In
nothing
their
in it.
vehicle. That's their vehicle, their Bulldog.
Say again?
That's the vehicle inventory. Oh, the car. Oh, you're looking at the Chinook. Okay.
Yeah, there's about 10 or 12 on these buggies. I'm just emptying some of the wheels out.
Alright, so the vehicles are 12. How many bodies we got here? Give me a sec.
12.
So it's alright. We'll load them all into
Right, this one's got 12 free slots.
Alright, we'll load them into this vehicle as best we can, and then we'll take and load them on the chopper.
Des, can you find the interaction point on this one? I'm struggling.
Look at the body and use H.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing, is using the medical menu.
Ah, I forgot about that option. Thank you.
Alright, that's body loaded. Nighthawk SG2.
Go for Nighthawk.
Yeah, be advised, we're not going to leave these bodies behind. We'll plant explosives on our vehicles when we're done, but we got plenty of room. We're going to load them up in the Vic and load them onto the Chinook, and we're going to bring them back all in one. We're not leaving our brothers behind.
Thank you very much. There'll be a lot of people that'll be happy to hear that.
Alright, yeah, there you go, Jess.
No, no desecrating the bodies.
Do we want to use both wagons, or will they all fit in one?
They'll fit all in one.
They'll all
12
fit in
bodies,
one.
12 space. Yeah, they'll all fit.
In the very worst scenario, we can load a couple on to the other one, but it should all fit.
Cool.
Was the Bulldog placed on all the alien vehicles yet?
I think so. Have you, Bulldog?
What's that?
The ship, the enemy cargo.
Yeah, the ships have got charges on, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I can't hear
He's
you.
been a busy little bulldog.
Okay, I think that's all the bodies.
That accounts for all the bodies.
I would
Yeah, that's all of them.
get one. I want to push it. We'll have to test. I don't remember how many if these fit. They should fit, but I don't know if we can get two of them in that chopper.
If push comes to shove, could we sling load the Vic?
We could.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
Could even double sling it.
Yeah, we could blow the second one up. It's only a Jeep. I mean, a lawnmower.
Yeah, Bulldog can stick a charge on it.
That's what bulldogs do best.
Why are you putting this here?
And this is in a cargo version, so it won't be loaded.
Why'd you put that there?
Sling loading.
No, we're not sling loading this one. We're blowing this one.
You wanna sling load these now?
Just the one.
Well, if we're doing one, we can
Yeah,
might as well do
it'll
both.
take so long to just get the bodies out. We'll just sling load this one. It's SG2s.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bulldog,
why do we need to sling load the other one?
should we
I
park this
mean,
one on
we
the
might
death
as well,
glider and
but
double blade?
Why?
That's decision.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
Retrieving our own equipment,
Just blow it. It's a Jeep.
I guess.
I mean, I could understand if it was a, you know, $1 million piece of equipment, but that's a piece of crap.
Well, this one has the bodies in it, so we're going to take that one with us.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
cheap. They're cheap than anything. Alright,
Yeah,
so
I'd buy one of those for my kids to run around with.
Alright, guys, let's mount up.
Guns is in.
That should take care of it.
Sheep's in.
Jez in.
I mean,
Better Vic's been set.
you want to go again?
Yep. Oh, parked under a death glider. The boom will get it.
SG1 all in. SG2 all in?
Yeah, we're all in.
Good. Almost forgot this.
We're heading back to the original airfield, right?
Correct.
Okay, on the nose of 10.
Fire in the hole.
Go ahead.
pretty sure they did. Thank you for bringing them back. We'll make sure that they get taken care of by honor. SGC has requested that you use the rings and teleport back to the SGC for further updates.
Copy that, Colonel. Good to see you again, and Godspeed.
You too there, little general. Have a good one.
Hey, this way.
Bye, sir.
Good luck, Colonel.
I've seen this film. They're waiting for us at the other side. I'm not going. I'm not going.
Can we all fit in?
Let me pull up my locker just in case.
SG1,
Can we all
SG2,
fit
this
in, or
is
do we do two
Night.
batches?
This is
This is
SGC.
small group. We don't want to
Nighthawk
break
just said you guys are on your way
Copy
back. Is that a copy?
SCCA firm, we're coming through.
Roger that. Be glad to see you.
Hi, we're good. Clear to come through SG1. Well, we weren't sure if this was a foothold situation we're getting our asses into, so we were prepared to come in and rocket some glory.
Well, I have bad news. We've got word from another location that Kronos has put some troops on the ground, so get some rest. Next mission, you're going to be going to another location to do the same thing.
The rest, I'm going back now.
Hey, Hellcat, there's a kennels for you for a reason.
I think this one's a meow, Jess.
Poor Ray never got a chance.
Missed.
Probably because I was in Zeus when you shot my ass.
Gotcha, Gunny.
Yeah, it's all right. I got sheep.
I was wondering who did that.
I couldn't get
Second
YouTube
chance.
one because I mag dumped sheep, so by the time I reloaded, you got me already.
Well, that's the end of that one. The first two parts of 4, you'll be going to another location. You guys did an excellent job. Glad to see Sheep made it tonight. Welcome in, buddy.
Thank you, thank you. Had a blast.
Boy, did
Yeah,
he need his burst.
Well, we're gonna have the next one in about a couple of weeks. That also gives me a chance to get things built up and start and finished up for the part 3. Yeah, everything went better than I had hoped. That the fact that you guys were willing to go over made it a lot easier. You guys were able to take your time, clean up. I didn't have to drop bad guys just to get things done. There was, however, a couple of times, a couple of the guys went down. I was going to delete them. I was like, I'll just leave them for now. And they got up on their own. Nez found out on that one in that small village. And I just like watched them. I was like, oh God. But no, everything went well on my from what I could see, and I appreciate everybody for willing to stay over. We went over by 21 minutes, so thank you very much.
Considering we started out literally
We
half
started
past.
at 5:30, yeah.
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 We did it within the 2 hours.
Pacing was good.
Yeah, and I have no problems if everybody's no problem with that. Getting things set up. So we're good to go there. Like I said, I'll get the next one ready for at least a couple more weeks, since this would be the day that every 2 weeks for Sheep, so we can make sure things are good for him. We'll also have it on the Saturday, so anybody who can make it then will be great too. So we'll be seeing you on those days. Anybody got anything? I'll start. Okay, well, let's just start with a debrief with SG2.
Yeah, it was great. Well, I was looking at the map just to try to, ballpark safety-wise getting in, and then try to utilize our abilities and to see how, the flow with the numbers. And It worked out great. Got to the building. We got able to get up to the building before the contacts really kicked off, and we were able to sit back and just start picking them off and let them come to us a bit. And it slowed us the movement for the first part a little bit, just to the fact that we were watching them flank in and around in the trees. We didn't want to push up because if we push too far with the terrain wise, they can get right behind us easily, and that becomes messy. But it was good that we moved up, and with SG1 going up to the hill, did what they could, and they pushed into their town area, got better eyes up in the village, that town area wise. It was good. So push up, dropped out things. Gunny went down, took a quick nap for a moment, but we got him back up and running. We took some bruises, but we kicked ass in the first part, and it was the second part, getting into that village where the patrol was, where I got killed, and then that was a little nasty there. But got back in, fucked them up a little bit more, and then got to the airfield, and then it was more fun there. Well, at the airfield while it is, and Gunny decided to run. I'm engaging targets across the airfield, where it was the last group of guys I noticed were across the airfield. And as I'm gauging them, all of a sudden, guns just comes right around at the wrong time, and he took an API round from my rifle at about point blank range, and well, he didn't live to tell about it. So
Didn't feel a thing.
no, yeah, dealt with the contacts. SG1 did good coverage on us, and we so as far as I can tell, that was our 2 deaths we had tonight. I'm not sure if anyone else died, but no, we secured it, and I decided that, I remember having body bags. I'm like, I'm not leaving these bodies behind and just having it marked. I mean, we got a little bit of time and stuff, so I figured I had guns, bring the vehicle up and put them in the body bags, and I happened to know we had 4 guys left, and took out 2 of them, and then I think Sheepdog took out the third, and then I happened to see one run by a bunker, and I called out to Bulldog, watch his left because the way it was angled. He went ref. Hellcat was moving. He goes, there's no one behind the bunker, and then all of a sudden I just see this guy running parallel towards Hellcat's back, and I told Hellcat turn left, and then that was the last of that Jaffa. But it was great fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, SG1.
Yeah, that last Jaffa, I was running along, and I was like, okay, I'm going to sneak up on. I ran face to face with a kitty cat.
And died.
And that didn't go very well.
Kitty cat got claws.
I think you tried
Yes, he
about
did.
3 times tonight to try and have a run up towards where I was, and none of them ended well.
Well, all I did is the guys I jumped in, I knew the general location you guys were, but all I had to do was listen to the gunfire, and that's what I headed for. And then I just went down. When I died, I just jump out and see who got me. A couple of times it was Hellcat, and I know there was a couple of them that I was shooting at the water tower, and all of a sudden I see the steady stream of orange streaks coming at my ass, and I'm like, you son of a gun, Sheepdog kicking my ass.
That's a fireworks of freedom.
There you go. All right, SG1, got anything to add, sir?
Juan?
Twan, wake up, buddy.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
I was distracted.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, no, SG1. The initial one, we mostly focused on high ground over as well. Most of the mission we did, actually. First went up to Hill 88. Would have been a decent spot if it wasn't for the loads of foliage between us and the objective itself. Managed to get a couple, but ended up deciding to move a bit northwest to a small village without a couple of contacts. So we dealt with those, and the reason I went there was because there was a water tower there. So we used that to get Overwatch on primarily the comms and distribution. But apparently, once we started engaging my brigade is blanking out. But whatever it was on the south, they also wanted to chime in on the fun, so they also got to chime in on the fun of catching a bullet with your face. So yeah, no, for the most part, held Overwatch from up there. Did decide to move in, but as we were moving in, we got the call that it was clear, so it just let us choose the demo and moved on. Second one, again, Overwatch, this time a bit better spot. Immediately we watched the forward forces of SG2 run straight into the arms of the enemy, so we quickly started engaging to engage the guys on top of them so that they would hopefully have a bit less of a hard time. I think we were fairly successful in that, and we probably did save a couple lives for the guys down there. Then just stayed up there, kept Overwatch, engaged what it could, still was clear. And for the last one, we had heard that there were some those apartment towers, and I do remember some of them were quite tall, so I was getting to find one of the tall ones, which apparently was on the corner of the red box, but I still went for it. And initially, it was a lot. We were we did manage to get in without taking fire, but once we did start engaging from up there, we did take at times quite a lot of hostile fire. The building did prove to be decent cover, at least for me, and the top floor. Don't know it was going exactly on the roof, but there are too many complaints about injuries, so good of them went worse. So yeah, no. Again, kept Overwatch while SG2 did the clearing. Had a couple more pop out of buildings as they were clearing, so we ended up shooting over their heads a bit to help keep the enemy off their ass. They cleared most of it out. One time there were like next to none remaining. I was just starting to call the guys down as we got the call all clear. Got the body bags got the bodies bagged, loaded into the vehicle, loaded under the chopper, flew it back, and end of mission.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
I had a lot of fun. That was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I didn't die tonight.
I
Except
only died once. I wonder how.
Yeah, I only seen like maybe 2 or 3 people do a respawn from the Vic, but I mean it was very very low. One of the big things is you guys weren't rushed. That's usually when you end up getting killed.
That's why it worked so well, because as I say, we've got SG1 now. We couldn't tell how effective their Overwatch is, but I suppose you tell the effectiveness by the easier time you have on the ground. And to be fair, it was like Nez said earlier, we were able to draw them out at range and pick them off, make them make the move to us because they've got a bit of nasty ground. So whatever tactics we used, well, they worked. And I like the pace, but that it's a bit more realistic.
Yeah.
And,
I know there was a couple times I would get into some into AIs to bring them to you guys, especially to SG2, and I know I wasn't exposed to SG2, and all of a sudden my side gets all ripped apart by a machine gun.
Good tactics, you see, yeah.
And possibly finished off by one of my 7.62s to the head. We
there was
Or
had quite a
5.56.
team going, or a 5.56 from Twan. Yep, we had quite a little system going. Sheepdog was knocking them down, and we were finishing them off.
Yeah, that was pretty good because I couldn't get too close to the stadium or anything because every time I did, my guy would get greased by the water tower. So it worked out really really well.
I will add in a slight disadvantage, and then I'm gonna have to post this with the mod builders, but the sound effects of the ZAT. You've got 180 meters. You can hear it at 180 meters activate like it was in 5 meters of you. So there's times I'm sitting there dealing with them, and all of a sudden I hear a ZAT. I call it out. We got a ZAT, and we're sitting there panning around close because that's usually when you hear it.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was close.
Yeah, we had the same.
And then all of a sudden Ray's running, and we drop him. He goes, "Oh, I'm like, wow, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, you heard that from? I was over at this building. I was at this building when I heard it." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's 180 meters away from my position when I heard it." It's like, yeah, that kind of gives it away. It gives you a warning because no one hearing that as Ray's character doing that, but it gets you on alert quick. So
Well, the reason why I like using the Zat, because if I hit one of you guys, as long as I don't shoot you again, you'll be getting right back up. If I hit you with the staff weapon, the chances are you're going to end up getting killed, and I don't want to do that. So that's the reason why I like using the Zat. But I'm like you said, every time I pop it open, here's Zat. Oh shit.
Yeah. But outside of that, I mean, it was fun. I mean, getting that close quarters at the first objective area, I was up against that building, and all of a sudden, I peek around the corner because our guys they're taking fire. I peek around the corner, and there's 4 guys right up on this hill ridge, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm calling for a little bit of help, but these guys are getting pinned. And I turn around, and there's a fucking staff weapon sticking out from the edge of the building, and I just shouldered rapid fire into the edge of the building, and then it knocked him. I'm like, shit, fuck! I'm throwing grenades, and it bouncing off the invisible hitbox, and I was about pissed, but luckily we were able to drop them. But it was like shit.
Yeah, I kept firing as long as I possibly could because he hadn't died. He just went down stunned. But yeah, as soon as I came around the corner on that last one, I saw you right there, and I could see the muzzle. That thing is impressive when it's fired right in your face at point blank.
Yeah.
But no, you guys did excellent tonight. I mean, the Overwatch was really well. I mean, it kept me from being able to jump into guys and move up. And I saw some of the shots that SG1 and Overwatch at the first location did at the to the north on the village. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to start moving those guys. And all of a sudden, those 2 guys just went down dead. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to leave them alone.
I think it was fun is I happened to be sitting there panning when we got to the building, and I happened to catch. I'm looking on top of the thing, and like something caught my eyes up on the water tower or the first objective area straight ahead of us. And I looked; it was over 800 meters away. It was one of the defaults. So I just ballpark. I aimed it. I got it so sighted and correct, and first shot hit him, and I was like, hell yeah, then killed him. But I'm like, you gotta watch the rooftops and stuff, and then get to this near that office building, and getting up into that rooftop of that office building, and getting shot at. I'm like sitting there looking like, who's shooting at me as I'm getting up here? And it was a Jaffa up on the roof of the stadium, and I hit him. I'm like, I hit, and I saw him flip. I'm like, okay, I got him. Just got the lucky ricochet off for impact. I get it back up on top, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, something doesn't feel right. And I'm panning around, and I just see this guy laying there looking right at me, and I'm like, bastard! And I put a 50 cal right through this brain cap, and then, yeah.
Well, as soon as you shot him, I got out. I was just because I was like, okay, I'll wait for him to die. The next thing I know, I saw him start moving. I was like, you son of a gun! So I jumped back in there, got him laying down, and then I was like, oh, I see somebody moving, and I just got my staff weapon ready to fire, and then his head does a 180 in the back.
Yeah. And there was one guy. I think it was the last guy in that town, the first fill complete. Went to the supermarket, and he was going back out, and I called out to Hellcat to let him know because he's below me, so keeping an eye out, and he comes around the corner, and literally, I fired and I missed. I just missed probably about 6 inches or so. Like it was not that far from the 50 cal. And as I missed, all I decided to see this guy's head snap back from his 7.62 to the fucking brain cap.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, don't have to worry about that.
That was a full auto double tap
Yeah.
controlled. All I could see was I could only see his head when he bobbed it up, and then basically 3 rounds, and he was not there anymore.
Night, yeah.
Well, I will say that the comms between SG1 and SG2 on the tactics and maneuvers was excellent. It was spot on. I mean, I couldn't have asked anything better. Everybody knew what was being done. They complimented and gave information, told them what was going on, kept everybody informed. Everybody knew where everybody was at. I mean, you couldn't ask for it. That was a textbook maneuver from you guys tonight. Awesome.
Yeah. Well,
some good.
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody talking over each other tonight.
Nope.
No. Everybody had got good sectors. People just clicked and just got the right sectors to watch and advance on, and job done. Yeah.
Yep.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was funny actually. The last objective when SG were in that high rise, I know they were taking some shots, but what they didn't know is that coming down the road, wanted to come in the front door was a fucking fire team. I'd actually thought, I'd heard, saw a couple of shots come from up there, so I went to the next high rise in the row, and I was just picking them off as they came down, wanting to come in the doorway.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. We did hear an announcement that we got a fire team coming into the building because I was still making my way up the stairs at that point. I was like, oh, am I going to get sent back to deal with them?
No,
And
I'd
then
already
next thing I knew, was,
pushed out.
don't worry about it, they're down.
Yeah, I pushed out. I could see what was going to happen when I heard the reports of a fire team going that way. So. But it was awkward. Oh God! About 4 or 5 times I had to remind myself I'm the medic. I'd moved out really well, got some good cover, got good, well advanced, and I thought, I'd hear someone say, "Oh, I've got to bloody bust this or a bust that," and I'm thinking, "Yeah, and I'm the fucking medic, and here I am." Like,
I went. Yeah, I'm like at one point I was about to. I was calling out, and all of a sudden you're running towards me. Like, wait, when did you get up front of me?
I just kept seeing opportunities of advancement, and I just took them, and not with the intent of getting stuck in, but pushing the envelope, getting your boundary out.
Hey, you're a combat medic.
Yeah, but I did that, and then I would hold that position. I wouldn't actually move for quite a while, so. But I did have to remind myself a couple of times.
Sometimes the best way to fix injuries among your boys is to stop them happening in the first place.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I was trying to keep those guys at the box, but when I saw you guys were taking position on the roofs, I was like, I'll just, as long as they were heading to you, I let them go. So there was a couple that went right towards you guys. I didn't know you were on a roof, so I dropped them dead. But then I realized you guys were on the roof because in Zeus you don't really see very well on the map scale unless I'm in visual. But I was like, okay, I'll just leave them alone. If they decided to go in different directions, I would get rid of them. But I only had to knock off 3 for spinning out because if they were far enough away, I'd try to Zeus them back in by moving them closer. But there was a few times they just didn't want to do nothing but go somewhere else, so I just dropped them. But that was like maybe 3 of them. So I mean, the rest of them were pretty good.
Yeah, and Hellcat, you being up ahead like that was no problem because anytime anybody got hurt, you were immediately on it. Every time I got hurt, I'd just say something, and there you were.
Yeah, I tried to make sure that there's easy, quick routes back and that. Yeah, but when there's only like 4 of you, and it's quite a wide battle area, you've got to get spread a little bit. It's unavoidable. But no one's stupid about it. That's a good thing,
Yeah, right. And plus the fact that we don't want to take your weapon out of the fight.
Yeah, I mean, Bulldog's a bugger for that. I'm going right. Okay, right. You see the blue warehouse? I think we need to. We need to start making advancement on that, and then I get Bulldog going. I'm in the blue warehouse. Fucking hell, mate. Bulldog. You're like a little fucking terrier, not a bulldog. Off you go, yeah.
You mean that blue warehouse behind me?
Yeah. I like that as well. Yeah.
Well, is this Sheepdog's first time with us, or has he been with us before?
Yeah, the last time he was when he was
technically it's TeamSpeak user, not Sheepdog.
Yeah. He has been. The last time was when we allowed him to use when we had the Stomper, and he couldn't really run on the ground because of his hands still from being tickling the mud puppies. So yeah, this is his first since he's been back to work, and his hands been good that I can remember in a year.
Yeah, something like that. I had that long enough that I had to go and redo before I could join y'all. I had to fix all my stuff.
Everything?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long time coming back. What'd you think about tonight?
I enjoyed the hell out of it. I had a blast.
A little bit different, a little bit freer than we normally have at TFA, I think.
Yeah, no, I had an absolute blast. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
You got anything you want to add on your experience with tonight? You did a hell of a job with sniping with that freaking machine gun.
What did I do?
There was a few times on the water tower.
I'll give you a good example. It was when we were first doing major contact and we were moving in, and on our right flank we knew there were Jafar down there possibly coming our way, and then we heard several 10-round bursts of an MG, and then I thought, okay, that's no problem. That's covered. It really no, it was good morale boost. You know, we were possibly expecting flanking contact, and then we heard machine gun fire, which obviously was going towards where we were worried about. And yeah, you go, yeah, that's covered. Right, relax, chill, concentrate. Yeah, it just worked well tonight.
Now you guys did a hell of a job, and it was good seeing you, having you with us tonight, this sheep.
I really enjoyed it.
And for those that didn't hear, Tux was watching the stream, and he had no idea that we did Homeworld Security, so he wants to join. So he says he's going to be
Good.
joining up.
I already sent him an invite. At least he should have a link to this channel when he gets on the Discord. So
nice,
excellent.
Now he want to do is get his mates to start playing on.
Yeah, we Ray added in SG3 just from the looks of it. We weren't sure, if Udexy joined or not. How to fill the slots. But if everyone shows Saturday, we're probably going to have to overflow SG3 a little bit. So someone's going to have to deal with their comms a little bit if they go down. But it should be fine. If we keep growing as we go, we're going to have to start adding another respawn vehicle and have an extra, using SG3 and having 3 teams go, because it'd be nice to get a little bit bigger, but not too bad, because the numbers we usually tend to do, if we can keep a good handle.
Well, right now, I figure if we have an overflow of about 2 people that have to take into SG3, they can split up between SG1 and SG2 and have a 5-man team instead of 4-man team until we actually get a full 3.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It will have to, but if we end up getting enough to have an actual 3rd team, we'll go from there. It's best to fill the first 2 teams completely before trying to utilize the 3rd, but.
Or we can have one person from 2 or 1 come out and go into 3 to even it out like that.
Yeah, we'll play it by ears.
There's always ways around.
Yeah, we'll play it by ears.
Yeah, because tonight I had them inside the barn because I only had SG1 and 2, so I put you guys in your little barracks, but I had the 3rd team inside the hangar in case we had to have the extra people. Then they could just come out and join. But yeah, it's just going to make my my mission planning just a little bit different, and I love it. And just to let you know, I enjoy when you guys grease me up from a distance like that. Shooting me, hitting me. I'm like, oh, that's so much fun, because that just shows you guys are how engaged you are in playing these missions. And sometimes I wonder if my work is even really worth it. But at times, you get that depressed feeling on some things. But I do appreciate you guys putting up with my crazy ideas.
No, I have a blast doing these. As a matter of fact, listening to you yell in the background once you get your head blown off is one of the most satisfying things of the game.
I was sitting here, I hear him in the background, you bastard, or damn you, Hellcat.
That's one of the most satisfying things in the game, man.
It was that encounter at the stadium, and it was like, it looked like a fire station, but we don't quite know what it was. But Nez had gone up top and obviously going boom, 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 and there was some occasional return fire. And then every now and then, some bright spark would try and run across that open ground coming towards the building, unknowing that I was just lurking on that lower balcony. I was just sat there, but all of that encounter, just watching for him coming out of the bushes. And it culminated with that triple fire with that one guy that was left from the supermarket. But yeah, quite a few times they were attracted to Nez's gunfire and wanted to come this way. I don't know how many were Ray, but yeah, skulking on the balcony.
I think at least 4 of those guys were Ray, because like I said, when I hear the sound of the ZAT opening up, that's Ray. Because the enemy don't usually use the ZAT unless they're literally don't have their staff. And it's very, very few guys. I think they all carry staff weapons, but very few of the high-end ones might not. But yeah, so hearing the ZAT, I know it's Ray.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it's you kind of got an idea. But like I say, you hear it within about 200 meters. One, it breaks the immersion of, because when you hear it, you expect them to be that close to you. So you spin around and to deal with him, but when they're like, "What the hell? You got 200 meters to deal with him," and then he's running out in the open and he just gets murdered halfway across the field because he didn't realize we're already alert. We're ready.
Well, I consider that a double-edged sword from my perspective. Yeah, you can hear it, but if I have an enemy that I want you to kill, I don't have to say a word. I just open the ZAT, you'll hear it, and you'll be looking for it.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it works out that way for me. It's the same thing with those 4 guys that were guarding the dead bodies. To let you know where I was, I had each of them throw out their shot grenades, so you'll have an idea of where they were.
That's why they went out.
Yep, I was just given. I was because they were moving up. They were moving dead north, and I was like, let me give them an idea where I'm at. So I threw out the shot grenades to give you guys an idea, and then that's when you started. You kind of shifted left and started heading that way. And so that's why I did that. So I sometimes use this stuff to give you an idea of where I'm at.
Yeah, it worked out.
Without trying to be too overly obvious about it.
Yeah.
And then I did throw one. The third guy threw one. It bounced off the building and it shocked a couple of their own people. So it was funny.
Yeah.
Oops. So sad. Never mind.
Yeah, I came around the corner on one of them. He tossed at me, and then I went into a building. Heard it go off, come around, and the guy laying prone, and I just put a couple rounds in him.
Yeah, that was at that first first one, right? Yeah, yes. I remember that.
But no, it was. I mean, like, yeah, we were calm, straight across. Like, we knew what we call keeping up on where these guys are. Like, as much as I don't track, I keep an eye on my DOI, but knowing us kind of have to split a little bit due to the terrain and coverage. I want to make sure I know what these guys are doing, how we're doing on health. Once we got done engagements and we're like, all right, guns ran back, got the vehicle for us. I'm like, okay, it was, slowly one by one was getting, Hellcat first to, top up any medical supplies he needs to do, his ammo, and everyone was good. No one was hurt, and minor scrapes and bruises, other than guns getting killed by me, and I got killed by the Jaffa. But outside of that,
I saw that one because the fire came straight down the road at you, and I called to Twan to tell SG2 that Nez has gone down. Oh, never mind, he just respawned. But yeah, I could see that from where I was.
Did anybody on SG1 die tonight?
I got blasted once.
I think I lost Sheepdog once and Twan once.
No, I never respawned.
Oh, you must have been at mission, and then I've been looking at the log file.
I was unconscious once.
Yeah. No, I lost Twan once. That was when we were on the building at the airfield, and I heard him scream, and I could not find him. I knew he was on a lower floor, and I found him just as he bled out. So he got a broken bone. So it was on the balcony.
So we're looking at about maybe 3 or 4 deaths.
3 in total. Because Twan did call out, he respawned. I got killed once, and then like I said, at the airfield. I mean, I got killed where the Jaffa was on patrol, so I was close to the end. And that was the last guy in the town, and I was firing, and I was rolling, and I was reloading in the process, and I went to try to throw a grenade, and he got a headshot on me, blew my body apart. Yeah. Then I came around and found him, and then I just emptied up a mag into his face. Anyways. But then, I was saying, guns was like I was firing at the airfield. I was near that one
and I walked into a 50 cal.
I've seen them, and I'm like, I pop up and I start shooting. I fired one guy, and I'm like, okay, they're across the runway north, and I squeeze the second run, and I just see this multi-cam uniform go right across my barrel. I'm like, and I just watched the impact was right to his hip, and he just fell. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, there was approximately between 250 and 300 Jaffa on the ground tonight, and only having 3 people die. That is really, really impressive.
And considering it was all near the end, which is, I knew I jinxed it a little bit, but it was still amazing we made it that far with that amount of firepower. Especially when we were out a little bit in the open, a little bit at the first part where they were flanking us on the southeast, and then they were trying to push in on the town. That's why I didn't want to push my guys too fast. It was because I know we drag them out, then we watch, and with having the troops in between us and SG1 in that first one. And I started having to pan around, and I tell these guys to keep, let's watch our backs a little bit here and there. And it worked out great when they were their flank, but we kept an eye out. We kept our sectors covered like we were doing. And I was surprised Bulldog was outside of one of the buildings, and they were hitting that spot heavy. I was like, Bulldog, you're good? He goes, yeah, no injuries. I was like, fucking A.
Yeah.
So nobody went down at the first objective.
Guns took a slight dirt nap. A little bruised, but he was
good.
I'm
talking about
I got zapped.
Yeah, no deaths at the first. It was all at the. I died at the Jaffa patrol, and then then the last 2 deaths were at the actual airfield. So
Okay,
no.
because the majority of the Jaffa was at the first objective. So
Well, fuck no, we slaughtered.
you guys had, there was at least that would be about at least the 200 there. About there was 16 at the second spot, and the rest about maybe 100 up at the other spot.
I think the closest we came at that first objective to a serious injury, well, there were 2 incidents. There was one where we were clearing out the little village behind the water tower, and I think you went down briefly, didn't you, Twan? And then Twan came down from the water tower, and part of the scenery decided to take a bite out of him.
That happens.
That's a
I
risk
think
in
it was
Armo.
something with getting squished in between sheep and one on the other side or something like that. It sometimes does that.
Yeah, so that was basically a HESCO style injury.
Well-
and then outside of that, it was mainly bumps and bruises, aside from Twan getting it in the face at the final objective. So yeah, good night for
On
us.
the first objective, yeah, I took a staff round to the chest, and that was it though.
You know, I got knocked out once. I think it was at the first, but it was at a point and woke up and I was able to maneuver. I was at the airfield. I got knocked out and I got able to get back. But at the first one, I just took a bruise to the arm and my guy ended up with brown trousers and shit. But yeah, especially when you look right around the corner, there's 4 guys, and then all of a sudden one of them decides to come around the corner right near you. And of course, I had, at the time I had, my long high scope on, and I switched it to the medium power scope, and yeah, it was just that's why I was calling out a few times. But these guys were pinned down as well, dealing with what they could. They couldn't get to me right away, but I kept letting them know, and at least they know I was still up. But then I'm like, all right, well, we're clear now. After tossing a couple frags and point blank range shooting. So
Yeah, no, that first objective was the heaviest one of the night. The last one I put down when I did the rescue of the team, that I had a bunch of them there, but I had I had to do a composition, because if I put the guys down anytime during that, I did tonight, I forgot when I did the mass cleanup. Of course, I cleaned up those bodies. So all I had to do is when you guys came in, I dropped the bodies down in that one spot, and then just left all the bodies. I didn't clean them up because you were near the end. There wasn't going to be that many to deal with, so that's why they were where they were. I wanted to originally have them behind the helicopter, to have them behind just to be seen, but because I accidentally deleted them, I moved them over to another location, which worked out better because that meant you guys came up on them and found them where they were.
Makes more sense anyway, because they probably wouldn't have. They probably want to try and have a chat with them before they killed them.
I did go down early on that third objective. That's when Hellcat found me and got me up.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got 3 cuts. Perfect bloody heart rate for somebody having a snooze. But you're just lying there, like, that's why I kept saying, get up. Yeah. 3 bloody cuts and he's taking a nap.
how dare we're gonna dock pay out of them.
Maybe he just doesn't like the sight of blood.
No, I just needed a nap. That's all.
All right, Hellcat, that building that we were on by the stadium is called Office 1.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, it's similar to the fire station, and they do have a medical building that looks similar, but that was considered Office 1. So yeah.
Of all the homeworld security missions that I've done so far, this probably turned out to be the most interesting. It was fun. I wanted to make sure you guys had a target-rich environment to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, it was certainly that. I mean, the volume of incoming fire that we were getting on top of that residential tower at the airfield. Thank goodness they can't shoot straight.
Well,
sorry, cut out.
but yeah, no, because I was doing something else. The one that I was able to get some good shots at the tower, at the building, was from the control tower. I just started lighting it up, and it's hard to hit. I mean, they shoot somewhat straight at times, but other times it just goes all over. And then I didn't know who was behind the sandbags. So I just started shooting. Then all of a sudden, I just saw some little head. I don't know who it was, and I don't know who it was, but I was down.
Oh, and I got to apologize to SD2 tonight for my driving. It was pretty bad.
I don't
You
know.
know,
Oh,
You
tech
did.
media for what we had to go through.
You did
that was
pretty good.
my only injury all night.
It was when I flipped it.
I had staff rounds bounce. I mean, they were hitting a corner of a building when I stuck my face around it, like 3-round burst, and multiples like that, and never got a scratch. Yeah, the only bloody damage I got was from Guns's driving. And then, of course, everybody else is wounded. We're about 20 seconds from the fucking contact, ahead of it, and I'm trying to bloody medic all these people. Jesus Christ. We got it in the end.
It was perfect, actually. You just finished packing it just as we got into combat.
Yeah, there was just still Bulldog. I got to him, got him patched up, and I was going to pack him, but he wandered off to kill things. So, yeah, we got the most of it done. Jeez.
But anyway, my apologies.
Nah, that's all right.
Yeah, you offered, and I said go ahead, and so
You know what armor's like for bloody.
Yeah, like I said, I'll give you a chance because the last time last mission we did, twice I got us nearly, completely wiped out at that freaking broadcast.
It was funny
both
though.
fucking time, but if the door frame was a little bit wider, I would have gotten that goddamn vehicle inside the building, but it just wasn't.
That was just great comedy though.
Motherfuckers. Yeah.
But no, that's one of the reasons why at the beginning I realized it was how long it could run. That's why I asked if everybody had no problem, and then I just let it go. And you guys knew that that's what was going to happen, so you took your time, and that's what happens when you don't rush it. You guys do a hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it took our time and had a good time.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I watched. I mean, the communication between 1 and 2 was really good. Not a whole lot of getting on the radio yapping. One would send information to one and then back to it, and that was it. I mean, everybody knew exactly what page they were playing on, and everybody knew their roles. And it was textbook. I just got to say.
All I had to do was there's times I don't know if it was middle of combat and Antoine didn't hear or it was just bad timing, but I'll call out. No response. I'll wait a few seconds and I'll call again, and that's usually when Tuan will respond. So I don't know, there's some people like if you call out once, no response, and call immediately back, like getting all huffy puffy. Like you don't know if they're in the middle of shooting, they just couldn't communicate, or they got knocked out and they just happened to be not waking up. If I don't hear back on the second or third call out, then I'd be kind of concerned. But yeah, luckily it was I gave a bit enough time to give it a chance.
For me, I'm usually in the arsenal when that happens.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
That's why I wait, and if I call out and there's nothing, and I'll be like, then I'll call up to, big guy, be like, hey, can you see if they're awake?
He was only unconscious for a long amount of time once, and that was at the tower when we lost him. So yeah, probably Arsenal or firefight. Firefight always takes precedence over incoming radio traffic.
Oh, so I may have gotten a few lucky shots on the Tuan Tower, huh?
I have no clue. Were you controlling one of those final 4 or 5?
The last 2 that were shooting at you guys before it all ended, that was me.
Was that you up in the control tower?
At the last one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then I got you then.
Oh, okay. All I know is I saw shots coming from the building, and then I went down. So okay.
Oh, I couldn't actually see you. I saw your tracers coming out, and there was a tree in the way, and so I just shot at the point where I thought you were, and shooting stopped.
Well, at least your shooting's better than your driving.
Yeah, really.
No problem. All right. As long as everybody had a good time, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Hey, look, Sheepdog's name popped up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Ray. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Now it's going to be hard to top that one off on the next mission, but I'll work on it.
They all play their own story at the end of the day.
They do.
Yep.
So we always find something in a mission to entertain, amuse, irritate.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah. I mean, the AI the fact that the AI are so unpredictable at times that changes the course of things.
Yeah.
Always going to be a surprise.
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes they even act intelligent.
Yeah.
Like that ruddy BTR that snuck around your back last night, Nez.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, with the AI, you could set up the same scenario 100 times and you'll never get it the same twice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you noticed how these Jafar, they love using bushes as concealment?
They do. We had one at, I think it was at the water tower. It was the last one we took down, and he was literally standing inside a bush, wasn't he, Sheep?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few gravitate towards bushes and go behind them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they
Well,
can
I
still
got
shoot at you.
I got to have cover somewhere.
That's why in some of the trainings I will hide myself in the bushes because the AIs do that and keep getting you guys' mindsets to kind of watch bushes and shrubs and stuff because you look for that slight movement because the person can sit there and when you're moving your perspective will move you'll slightly get a difference in that bush and then you can get yourself alert before you get killed or you see hey that doesn't look right and you can put a couple rounds into it. I'd rather waste a couple rounds suppressing or at least into a bush thinking there's something there and then all of a sudden go walk by it and then just get your team gets wiped out by a guy that was right there with a RPK or something. So
Yeah,
I mean, let's face it,
sneaking,
Nez. At most of
through the
our
bushes.
let's face it, Nez. At most of our TFA training sessions, you are a bush.
Mhm.
Thank
What was
Ghillie
that, Bulldog?
Suit.
I said I've got a couple trying to sneak through the undergrowth.
Yep. There was quite a lot that were trying to do that tonight too. I was watching them in the definitely they're trying to do that, going prone and yeah.
Yeah, we had a
Sheep.
load of them in that bush area around the water tower. They were really being quite sneaky.
So, Sheep, you have something you want to add? She's tried to jump in a couple times.
No, my mic's just picking up background and stuff because I've had the chief
okay.
call in and all that.
You tell me you're busy shooting aliens from outer space?
No, didn't tell him that. He just let me know we had a kid motorcycle crash night before last, right at the end of shift, and he's just calling to let me know the kid from the bike didn't make it.
Oh man.
I figured he wasn't gonna make it. His own dumbass fault for he's doing a wheelie on a dirt bike, which isn't even legal to be on a public roadway to begin with.
Yeah.
At about 80 miles an hour, all the way up until the car turned into his driveway in front of him, and he realized, oh shit, front wheel off the ground, it don't turn.
Yeah.
No helmet, no protective gear. So
Waste the way.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's been a little shit ass with that damn motorcycle for several weeks now. My night shift officer's been trying to catch him.
My biggest thing with motorbikes is all of these videos I watch of these guys and their crotch rockets and stuff, flying, speeding, and departments have policies a lot to not chase after them. Like, eventually, it's got to get to a point where they're just going to say, screw the fucking policies now. If you can catch a bike, bump it. If they crash, that's their fucking fault.
Can't.
Yeah, I know they can't do it, but it's getting ridiculous. These people bragging and getting away from cops. It's like, ugh.
It's because we're letting them go because four wheels will never catch two. Plain and simple.
Not safely.
No, yeah, no. They're almost always going to end in a crash and somebody dead, and then the department's going to get fucking sued. Trust me, I've been a part of one of those lawsuits.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's annoying watching the videos. Like, yeah, I watched one recently. I think it was out of Florida. I might have been, Florida. This guy was literally with a group, and his sheriff deputy was in his unmarked cruiser, and he went to try to grab the guy because he was been wanted, and he had fake plates on, and he went to grab the guy. The guy took off. Well, he was able to stop and keep one bike from going, and then these two guys on the bikes came back and started, taunting the police. And then when they finally catch the guy because he ran out of fuel, and then he goes to the cops, I'm a kid, as they're almost tase his ass, and they tackle him, and I'm a kid, I'm scared. Yeah, you're scared. You're taunting the cops. It's like, fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
You should say that while before you told the cops.
Well, yeah, he was going about. He was scared. Yeah, you're doing 130, 150 on a highway. Yeah, plenty of times when they pulled up behind him at one of the fuel stations, he could have easily surrendered, but he took off running again. You weren't scared. You're just being an asshole.
Yep. Years ago, we had an outside agency bring a motorcycle pursuit into our town, and it ended in our town with the passenger on the bike ultimately dying 10 days later.
Oof.
But the family of that female sued every agency that was there, including mine. We got out of it because we didn't get involved in the pursuit. Thank God my officer that was on the freeway at the time obeyed my instructions to do not get involved in that pursuit. And that got us out of the lawsuit. We actually didn't engage in the pursuit itself, but I did the follow-up investigation. I charged the driver of the motorcycle with murder. The initial reason for the stop for the other agency was the license plate was bent up all the way up underneath the rear fender, so you couldn't read it.
Yeah, they love to put them up. They like to fold them up there and then hide it. Like, oh, it's there, but we can't read it. That's the reason we're pulling. They get all pissy when they get pulled over because of the plate. Like, well, it's there. I'm like, yeah, I can understand to some degree if they do a lot of modification with this.
Yeah,
can cause problem, but they need to have that visible. It's the same
According
thing with
to
a
the
cover.
law, it needs to be there and readable.
Yep.
If you can stand behind it and read it.
Anyway, that was the initial reason for contact. After the wreck, we found the driver of the motorcycle had a parole violation warrant for his arrest, had drugs on him, a stolen gun. The motorcycle was also stolen. He broke his back in the wreck, so they had to transport him down to Houston, where Harris County Sheriff's deputies working a side job at Memorial Hermann Hospital in their secure wing allowed him to walk out on his own recognizance 2 days later. Took us a year to catch him again after another pursuit.
Did that officer get any follow-up on letting that guy walk?
I don't know. Anyway, but when the lawsuit made it to court, I had to go testify. And every agency that couldn't get out of the lawsuit ended up having to get the family money for the loss of their loved one who died. And in that courtroom, if at any time the attorneys for the departments brought up the stolen bike, the parole warrant, the stolen gun, and the dope, the plaintiff's attorney objected. It was always sustained. The only thing that was allowed to be brought up was that their baby was dead over a license plate that couldn't be read. The rest of it wasn't allowed in.
I would say that, well, it doesn't change the reason he was pulled over. It probably does change the reason that he ran away. Because it was just a license plate. He probably wouldn't have ran away, but with all the other stuff on top, yeah, then I can see why you maybe would decide to not stop for the police.
But that's the biggest problem is a small misdemeanor citation. These idiots make it into a felony jail time by being idiots.
This case here, he just didn't want to go back to fucking prison.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. They know they got a warrant, but they're going to make it worse on them because then they just add more and more and more to them.
He knew he had a warrant. He knew he was riding a stolen motorcycle. He knew he had a stolen gun. He knew he had drugs.
Yep. Yeah.
It's so much easier when it's Jafar. We can just shoot them.
Hey man, pixels. Love shooting pixels.
Yep.
Mainly because they just won't let me arbitrarily shoot people.
Yeah,
well, there are fairly good reasons for that one, but yeah, that was a cracking mission. Thanks, Ray.
I don't know, Sheep. Come on down to Polk County down here. They'll let you shoot criminals all day long.
Hell, what was that? Oh, talking about that.
They'll let me shoot criminals within reason.
What was that one that they had that guy with that pistol AR-15 was shooting at, and the deputies all like mag dumped him, and then they said, "Why did he use all his ammo? Because he ran out of the
they shot him 68 times, and when the reporter asked him, "Why did you shoot him 68 times?" he said, "We ran out of ammo."
Yeah.
Yep. Then they asked him what he planned on doing about that, and he replied, "I'm going to dictate they carry more ammo."
Yep. Yep.
This guy shot one deputy, and the other guy just mag dumped him with 2 clips into him, and they're like, "Why did he do that?" It's like, "Well, because he ran out of he was out of ammo."
And
he
then
kept going more.
Later on during the press conference, when they were talking about it, and he says, "Well, did you have to kill him?" He says, "Yeah, we shot him. We shot him so much, we're going to keep shooting him until we can read the newspaper through him."
I guarantee she can agree on. Well, I don't know if it's slightly different with law enforcement, but I remember when Ray was talking, like you don't stop shooting until you know the threat is neutralized, and even that means empty your full mag and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy is moving, he's still a threat until you know for a fact he isn't a threat.
Yeah, there was an officer in El Paso. They tried to indict because he shot the suspect so many times, and when they questioned as to why he shot him so many times, it's because he kept moving, and the reason they had determined that he had actually died on like the second or third round. What it was is every time a bullet hit the body moved. He kept shooting.
Yep.
So the body, they kept shooting, right? He was still moving.
Well, that's kind of reminds me of when Ray brought out his Glock. When I went hunting, bird hunting. We went bird hunting. He brought the Glock out, and he shot the pheasant right off a tree with the Glock. And I took the gun, and it was twitching. I just kept firing. He goes, "Ain't nothing left of it now."
It was one leg and about 5 or 6 feathers stuck to it.
Yeah, his first shot took the head off, but I just saw it twitching. So he handed me the gun after it went in, and I just kept firing.
Hey, Chief, did you see that guy the other day? They ran him over with the Bearcat.
Oh yeah, that was in California.
That was great.
That was. Hey, use whatever weapons at hand. In that particular case, it was an armored truck.
Yeah. Worked good too.
It was very effective. Very effective.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that was well. As you guys see, the bot's up for Saturday for the rerun, so the time and everything's up. So hopefully
I will try to be there. I can't
Yep.
make any guarantees. I am off that day, but then with mom
mother
and everything.
Yeah. How's she doing?
She is doing fine. I saw her earlier today. That's why I was late getting on.
No worries.
Because I was at her house.
Nice.
Good to hear she's doing fine.
Yep, she's doing fine. Her, I don't know, the tumor that's in her brain, they believe it's dead. Therefore, it will not grow anymore. But they're going to do an MRI to confirm.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's good.
So.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, even if it's going to be if you're going to be a little late, just let us know. And even like that, if you are going hey, 30 minutes after we start, you always welcome to join in like you do. Use the flagpole.
Same loadout, right?
Yeah, same. Yep.
Oh, good. That's because I saved today's loadout.
Yeah,
we can always use that birch.
Yeah.
Alrighty, boys and girls, I am out. I will see you all tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I'm a maybe for tomorrow, but I will try to be there.
Sweet.
Alrighty. Have a good one, everyone.
It's another race special.
Nice. Yeah. I'm almost done with my Vietnam mission too. I'm actually working on the last little bit of it right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's looking good.
All right, Gunny, you have a great one, my friend.
Later, all.
Later.
Gunny.
Alrighty, gang. Have a good one.